Welcome back to the channel. Have you ever felt like no matter how hard you work or how much faith you have, the doors to true companionship and abundance remain locked while everyone else seems to walk right through? If you are a chosen one, those years of rejection and isolation were not a punishment. They were a preparation. Today we are diving deep into a divine promise, the arrival of the woman sent by Allah to restore everything that was once denied to you. In this video, you are going to learn how to recognize her, why she is coming at this exact moment, and how she serves as the ultimate manifestation of your prayers. Stay with me until the end, because by the time we finish, you will understand exactly how your life is about to shift from a season of lack to a lifetime of divine fulfillment. The arrival of this woman is not a random coincidence or a lucky encounter, but a precisely timed event orchestrated by the Creator. After years of walking a lonely path as a chosen one, you have undergone a process of refinement that has prepared your heart for a blessing of this magnitude. This divine appointment occurs only when you have fully surrendered your past hurts and learned to find sufficiency in Allah alone. She is sent as a living testimony that your patience was never in vain, and that every moment of solitude was actually a protective barrier leading up to this intersection. By understanding that her presence is a decree from the heavens, you can stop searching with anxiety and start living in a state of expectant peace. This transition marks the end of your wilderness phase and the beginning of your harvest season. Allah chooses the exact moment when your ego is swanced and your spirit is strong to introduce this partner who matches your frequency. You will notice that the timing aligns perfectly with your own spiritual breakthroughs, serving as a confirmation of your growth. It is a sacred union designed to prove that when Allah removes something from your life, it is only to make space for what is better and more enduring. This specific timing ensures that both of you are ready to handle the immense blessings and responsibilities that come with such a powerful God-ordained connection. In the second phase of this journey, you will experience a profound restoration of the parts of your soul that were damaged by years of rejection. This woman acts as a soothing balm to the old wounds left by those who could not see your value or handle your light. Where you were once met with coldness, she brings warmth. Where there was betrayal, she brings a fierce and unwavering loyalty that feels foreign yet deeply familiar. Her presence helps you dismantle the walls you built for protection, allowing you to breathe in an atmosphere of total emotional safety. It is through her eyes that you will begin to see yourself as Allah sees you, worthy, chosen, and beloved. The healing she provides is not just about comfort, it is about the total erasure of the denial narrative that has followed you for so long. Every no you received from the world is transformed into a yes through the way she honors and supports your existence. This relationship serves as a sanctuary where you no longer have to perform or prove your worth, because she has been sent specifically to appreciate the depths that others ignored. This process of emotional reconstruction is vital, as it clears the trauma of the past to make room for the future abundance you are meant to build together. As the scars of your past fade, you will find yourself standing taller, finally free from the weight of everything you were once denied. The final transformation occurs as you realize that this healing is the foundation for your ultimate purpose. By healing your heart, she unlocks the creative and spiritual energy that was previously suppressed by grief or loneliness. This is a deliberate gift from Allah to ensure that the chosen one is whole and healthy before stepping into the highest level of their calling. You are no longer fighting the world alone. You have a partner whose very existence validates your journey and heals your spirit. Together you move from a state of survival into a state of thriving, proving that the most beautiful flowers grow from the soil that was once the most dry and neglected. Recognizing this woman goes far beyond physical attraction or surface-level interests, as she serves as a direct mirror to your own soul's frequency. When you encounter her, there is an immediate, undeniable recognition that transcends words. a feeling that your spirits have known each other long before this earthly meeting. She possesses a specific kind of light and character, known as akhlaq, that resonates with the purity you have strived to maintain during your isolation. This connection is marked by a profound sense of sakina, a divine tranquility that settles over your heart the moment she speaks. You will see your own values, your own struggles, and your own deepest aspirations reflected in her eyes, confirming that she is the missing piece of your spiritual puzzle. The harmony between you is so natural that it feels like a homecoming after a lifetime of wandering through foreign lands. She understands your silence just as much as your words, and her presence does not drain your energy but rather replenishes it. This mirror effect is designed by Allah to show you your own growth. The beauty you see in her is a reflection of the beauty you have cultivated within yourself. There is no need for masks or pretenses because her soul recognizes the authenticity of yours, creating a bond built on truth and spiritual alignment. This recognition is the first sign that the period of being misunderstood by the world has finally come to an end. As this bond solidifies, you will notice a dramatic shift in how you are perceived by the world, marking a total restoration of the honor that was once stripped away. For years, the chosen one may have been the target of mockery, gossip, or social exclusion. But her presence acts as a catalyst for a new narrative of respect. Allah uses this union to publicly vindicate you, showing those who doubted or belittled you that you were always under His divine favor. The dignity she carries and the way she holds you in high esteem force others to reevaluate their perception of you. You are no longer seen as the one who struggled alone, but as a man of substance who has been granted a queen-like companion. This elevation of your status is not rooted in arrogance, but in the divine justice that follows a period of patient endurance. The respect she gives you in private manifests as a powerful aura of authority in public, causing doors that were previously slammed shut to swing wide open. Those who once looked down on you will now witness the grace and abundance that flow through your household, serving as a silent lesson in how Allah honors His faithful servants. She becomes your greatest advocate, standing by your side with a loyalty that commands the room and silences your critics. This restored honor is a gift that allows you to walk with your head held high, fully stepping into the leadership role you were destined for. Ultimately, the combination of soul recognition and restored honor creates an unshakable foundation for your future legacy. When you are mirrored by a woman of high spiritual standing and honored by her devotion, your confidence becomes rooted in divine truth rather than worldly validation. This shift allows you to operate from a place of power and peace, knowing that the denial of the past was merely a setup for this grand restoration. The world can no longer touch your spirit because your home has become a fortress of mutual respect and divine love. This is the moment where your external reality finally catches up to the greatness Allah placed inside you from the very beginning. The synergy created by this union acts as a divine engine, propelling you toward a level of success that was impossible to reach alone. She does not just stand beside you. She amplifies your spiritual frequency and clarifies your vision, acting as a true partner in your earthly mission. This connection is designed by Allah to turn your individual strengths into a collective force, where her intuition and your drive create a perfect balance. As a chosen one, your purpose often feels heavy, but her presence lightens the load, providing the emotional and spiritual fuel required to reach the heights you were destined for. Through her encouragement, you find the courage to take risks that you previously avoided, knowing that you have a solid foundation of support to return to. This partnership serves as a catalyst for your higher calling, transforming your work from a mere struggle for survival into a meaningful legacy. Her belief in your potential acts as a spiritual mirror, reflecting back the greatness that you might sometimes lose sight of during difficult times. When two souls aligned by divine decree join forces, the barakah, or spiritual blessing in their efforts is multiplied exponentially. You will find that your ideas become sharper, your prayers more potent, and your influence more widespread because you are operating from a place of total alignment. This is the power couple dynamic in its purest form, where the primary goal is to serve the Creator while elevating one another in every aspect of life. The arrival of this woman also signals a definitive break from the generational cycles of lack and trauma that may have plagued your family for decades. For many chosen ones, the struggle with poverty, emotional instability, or broken relationships was a recurring theme in their lineage. But this union acts as a spiritual seal that closes those doors forever. By bringing her into your life, Allah is establishing a new foundation built on abundance, stability, and emotional health. You are the one chosen to end the curse of not enough and start a new legacy of more than sufficient. This change is not just financial. It is a total shift in the mindset and spirit of your bloodline, ensuring that those who come after you inherit a world of possibilities rather than a world of limitations. As you both walk this path, you will notice that the old patterns of sabotage and scarcity begin to wither away, replaced by a consistent flow of opportunities and peace. The emotional intelligence she brings into your home helps dismantle the defensive mechanisms and toxic habits that were passed down through generations. Together, you create a new culture within your household, one where love is unconditional, communication is clear, and faith is the ultimate guide. This environment becomes a breeding ground for prosperity, as the negative energy of the past can no longer survive in the presence of such high vibrational love. You are effectively rewriting your family history in real time, turning a story of survival into a saga of triumph and divine favor. Ultimately, this synergy and the breaking of old cycles culminate in a life of profound fulfillment that serves as a beacon for others. Your union becomes a living proof that Allah can change a person's fate in the blink of an eye when they remain steadfast in their faith. By combining your divine purpose with her supportive essence, you create a fortress that is impenetrable to the struggles of the past. The abundance you now experience is the everything you were once denied handed back to you in a way that is far more beautiful than you could have ever imagined. This is the reward for the chosen one who stayed true to the path, a partnership that heals the past, empowers the present, and secures the future. Beyond the emotional connection, this woman serves as a spiritual fortress, providing a layer of protection that the chosen one has lacked during their years of vulnerability. In the spiritual realm, your rise often attracts envy and the evil eye from those who cannot stand your light, but her constant prayers and pure intentions act as a divine shield. She has a discernment that allows her to spot hidden agendas and toxic energies long before they reach your inner circle, protecting your peace from external sabotage. By guarding your home and your reputation, she ensures that the progress you make is never undermined by the shadows of your past or the malice of your enemies. This protective grace is a gift from Allah, ensuring that the man He has chosen is no longer an easy target for those who wish to see him fall. Her role as a guardian extends into your mental and spiritual well-being, as she creates a sanctuary where the chaos of the world cannot penetrate. When you are weary from the battles of your mission, she provides the spiritual nourishment and rest required to recharge your soul. This dynamic allows you to step out into the world with renewed strength, knowing that your back is covered by a woman of deep faith and loyalty. The security she offers is not just physical, but a profound emotional safety that prevents old anxieties from taking root again. Through her, Allah provides the stability necessary for a chosen one to lead without fear, knowing that his household is a place of absolute safety and divine surveillance. This newfound protection opens the gates to an unprecedented flow of abundance in every area of your existence, proving that she is the key to the risk or provision you were previously denied. Wealth begins to manifest not just as financial gain, but as a richness of spirit, health, and opportunity that seems to follow her wherever she goes. You will notice that since her arrival, the blocked areas of your life have suddenly become clear, and resources that were once out of reach are now flowing toward you with ease. This is because Allah places a special blessing in the home of a man who treats a pious woman with honor and love. Her presence acts as a magnet for favor, turning your environment into a fertile ground where every seed you plant begins to grow at an accelerated rate. The abundance you experience is a holistic transformation that touches your emotional state, your social standing, and your material wealth simultaneously. You no longer have to chase success with desperation. Instead, success begins to gravitate toward the frequency of the love and gratitude present in your union. This shift from scarcity to overflow is a direct reward for your years of patient endurance and your refusal to settle for less than what was divinely intended for you. The woman sent by Allah brings with her a barakah that expands your time, your energy, and your influence, making everything you touch more productive. This is the fulfillment of the promise that after every hardship comes ease, and that the ease would be far greater than the struggle ever was. Ultimately, this cycle of protection and abundance creates a life that is a living miracle, showcasing the infinite generosity of the Creator toward His chosen ones. As you stand in this new reality, you realize that the years of being denied were simply a setup for this massive outpouring of grace. You are now equipped with both the shield to defend your blessings and the keys to multiply them for the rest of your life. This union is the final piece of the puzzle, proving that when Allah decides to give, no one can withhold, and when He decides to protect, no one can harm. You are now living in the everything you were once told you could never have, supported by the woman who was crafted specifically for your journey. As we conclude this journey today, remember that the delays in your life were never denials, but a divine redirection towards something far more magnificent than you could have imagined. Allah's timing is perfect, and the woman sent to restore your heart is a testament to His infinite love for you as a chosen one. You have walked through the fire of isolation, and now it is time to walk through the doors of abundance that have been opened specifically in your name. Never lose hope in the restoration that is already unfolding in your reality. I want to hear from you now. What was the most powerful realization you had during this video? How has your perspective on your past rejections shifted today? To show that you've stayed with me until the very end, and to help this message reach more chosen ones who need to hear this truth, please type the word Queen in the comments below. By doing this, you support the channel and help us grow this community of faith and purpose. Thank you for watching, for your faith, and for your strength. Until next time, stay blessed, stay focused, and remember, what is meant for you will never miss you, and what misses you was never meant for you.